Hello and welcome to your practice. My name is Keegan, the Balanced Nomad, and today I'll be taking you through this reclined yoga practice. All movements will be done laying down. This is a very grounding practice, perfect to do before bed or just any day you're low energy but still want to do a little bit of movement. The only prop I'll be using today is a strap, so if you have one at home, just keep it close by. If not, you can always use a t-shirt, a towel, or just use your hands. And we're gonna get right into it, just laying down onto our back. And we can start just with wide legs. And we're just gonna take some deep breaths to ground into the body here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And we can move into our first asana. We're gonna come to a laying butterfly so we can bring feet together, creating a diamond shape with the legs. And the closer heels are in towards you, the more intensely you'll feel this. So just choose an option that feels best for you. Always remembering to come back to the breath. If we feel areas of tension, just bringing breath and imagining we can soften into these areas. And we can straighten into the legs, grabbing the right knee, just bending it and squeezing it in towards the chest. Maybe the knee comes closer on your exhales. And we're gonna find a hamstring stretch from here. You can plant that left foot into the mat, straightening through the right one. If you have a strap, just grabbing it now, or your towel or t-shirt, or you can always just grab onto the back of your leg here. But if you do have a strap, just placing it on the foot and slightly pulling it down, keeping the leg straight. If this is too much, you can always just keep a bend in that right knee. If you don't have a strap, you can just place a hold on the leg behind the knee, the shin. Maybe you can reach a bit further, but just choosing your option. Also optional to straighten into that left leg as well. This will bring a bit more intensity, so only choose that if it's right for you. Bringing breath to the back of the right leg. And we can slowly release that right leg down, Just letting go of the strap, just keeping it close by for the next side. We're just gonna find a spinal twist from here. So once again, pulling that right knee in towards the chest and bringing it over to the left side of the mat. Also optional to keep that left leg underneath. This will make it a little less intense. So just choosing the option that feels best. Pressing that right shoulder blade into the mat so both of the shoulder blades are pressed firmly into the mat, and we can bring our gaze to our right fingertips or shut down the eyes. And rocking ourselves back up to center, just giving yourself one last squeeze, bringing that right knee into the chest, dropping it and coming to the next side, squeezing that left knee into the chest. And once again, planting the right foot into the mat, just coming into our hamstring stretch. So maybe grabbing onto your strap or just grabbing onto the left leg, applying a bit of pressure. Might need to shorten the strap a bit if you want to feel it a little bit more, and always optional to straighten into that right leg as well. You can do so if you did it on the opposite side. And just bringing breath to the back of that left leg. And totally fine if you want to keep a bend in that left leg as well. Not pushing ourselves too intensely here. Just feeling a nice deep stretch without overexerting those muscles. And slowly releasing that left leg, whether it's with your arms or the strap. You can just put it off to the side. Once again, squeezing the knee in towards the chest, just finding the spinal twist. So rolling the left knee to the right side, also optional to keep the right knee underneath, just so you feel a little more supported, or straightening into that right leg. We press the left shoulder blade into the mat and our gaze comes to our left fingertips, or we can shut down the eyes here. And coming back up to center, giving a nice big squeeze with that left knee. And you can grab the right knee as well, just creating a little ball, giving yourself a hug. And moving to happy baby, so you can grab onto the outside of the feet or grab onto the big toes with the 2-piece fingers. Whatever option you take, just making sure you're pressing the tailbone into the mat. And you can find stillness here, or optional to come into a rock back and forth, trying to keep ankles aligned over the knees. And if you were finding these rocks, maybe straightening into one leg and rocking over, straightening to the other side. Just really taking this pose in whatever way feels best for you. And just releasing legs back down. We're gonna move to banana pose from here. So we can bring the hips over to the left side of the mat. Our upper body and legs move to the right side. Optional to grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and cross that left foot over the right ankle, creating this crescent shape with the body. Just feeling this really gentle side bend, bringing our breath to the left side body. And moving through center here. And just finding banana pose on the opposite side. So bringing hips over to the right side. Our legs and upper body move to the left side of the mat. Optional to grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand and cross that right foot over the left ankle. Focusing on bringing breath to the right side body here. And we can release out of this posture, just coming to the center of the mat. Moving to Shavasana from here, also optional if there's any other movements that feel suitable that you'd like to take before final rest. Maybe some windshield wipers or a little bit more time in happy baby. Feel free to do so, and we'll meet in Shavasana. And once you're in Shavasana, just taking up lots of space here, preparing for final rest, feeling yourself sink into the earth here, getting nice and grounded, and I'll call you back when it's time to reawaken. And you can start deepening the breath here and start finding some movement, wiggling into fingers and toes. And you can always close your practice from Shavasana, but I'm just going to move up to seated. So feel free to join me or just stay right where you are. And just closing out practice from here, I'm going to chant Om one time. Feel free to join me. Inhaling to chant. I'm bringing hands to the forehead and bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed, and I'd love to practice with you again. So please do subscribe and leave me a comment if you enjoyed this class, and I hope to practice with you again. Thank you so much.